Okay, we're back, guys. God, we're coming back to Raincoat after one hell of a chapter last time. So Dr. Huesca got killed, and Yomi tried to have us all arrested, and then as we were escaping, it appears that whoever killed Dr. Huesca also fatally stabbed Chief Yako, and then Yomi proceeded to basically have us all arrested and just proved he is the most incompetent bloody piece of shit in this company. But then thankfully Halara and Vivia showed up and helped us beat the crap out of him and the Peacekeepers. And now we're just regrouping, and Yako's still alive, but just barely. But now we're dealing with the aftermath as well. We did see the culprit walking away, but so far we've got no clues as to who he is yet, so...
This is truly...
There's an astonishing number of monitors. It looks like every inch of the lab can be observed from here. I can't see anything on the monitors because of the blackout. Alright, now we gotta talk to everybody, so let's get on with it. Okay, let's start with Fubuki.
Fubuki, are you alright?
Of course she's not alright.
Yes, I will be well once I rest a bit. However, my inexperience resulted in the chief.
It's not your fault. You tried your best to help.
Oh, that's right. So Fubuki tried going back in time to save him, but she just couldn't get there in time, unfortunately.
I was bewildered and confused, and you brought me all the way here. Thank you so much. I'm the one who's still inexperienced. He was right there. I couldn't do anything to help him. How can I call myself a detective when I can't even save a friend?
There! Right now you're still a trainee anyway!
Shinigami, you're not helping. Yeah, cut that out.
Sorry.
This is one of those rare moments too where Shinigami's actually being a little bit more empathetic as well. Like, because when we found Yako, she was actually like very quiet about the whole thing, going, there's nothing we can do. Like, even now she's apologizing.
Yuma, I'm glad you're safe. I can't handle seeing anyone else covered in blood.
Tetsuhiko, are you alright?
Yeah, I'll manage. Someone punched me in the face during that scuffle earlier. They damaged my precious moneymaker. Damn it! So, what do we do now? We can't stay here for too long.
Right.
Alright, should talk to Vivia.
Vivia, I didn't know you were here at the lab too.
Yeah, I didn't have a choice. Chief's orders.
So, I'm curious to see how Vivia's going to help us in this one. I think, as I said, he's got some kind of out-of-body experience power, and I reckon that's how we're going to be able to go and do the investigation, like leaving this room, because I don't see how we can do any investigating. And, you know, we're going to have to enter the mystery labyrinth at some point, but as Shinigami pointed out last chapter, we can't do it yet because we've got no truth keys. So I think Vivia's got to help us move around as if we're ghosts so that we can actually do the investigating.
Although, I do feel a sense of wonder at the idea of a secret lab. I fully intended to take a lazy look around the place, but I wasn't given the chance to relax. I was dragged around by Halara and forced to search all over. Jeez, no one will leave me alone.
Master, I get the feeling that he's...
Huh? What is it?
Nothing. Maybe it's just my imagination.
Seriously, what?
Yeah, what is it that she sees in him? Right, Halara.
Halara, what brought you here?
What brought you here? Because everyone else was here.
I was preparing to sneak into that restricted area we discussed. But just as I was about to leave, the chief told me about the death threat.
Oh, right, that's why they're here.
So I headed to Amaterasu with everyone else and snuck into the lab.
I'm actually impressed these guys all managed to get in without getting caught.
After that, the chief told Vivia and I to investigate the area. I didn't think it would end up this way. We should have stayed together as a group.
What's the chief's condition?
We've provided first aid, but
Will he survive?
I'm sorry. I don't know the right lie to tell you at this time.
So, the chief...
In any case, it's only a matter of time at this rate. We must get him out of here as soon as possible. But that's no easy task. We took out some of the peacekeepers, but many are still around. And Yomi managed to disappear. I wonder if he took advantage of the confusion and ran away.
Yeah, run away, little bitch.
It's unlike him to quietly retreat. He'll return here soon with many more of his underlings.
Then we need to leave this facility right away!
The gate to the lab has been sealed off. Thanks to that, we can't even leave the building. The elevator to the ground level has been disabled too. We have no place to run.
No place to run?
Check Yako. Ah, get around, Yuma. No, God. No, God's sake! Focus on Chief Yako. God.
Chief, please stay strong. Chief.
He's still breathing, but he's lost a lot of blood. This is what death looks like. It's the same as every other victim you've seen.
It's not the same. I won't let it be the same.
Alright.
Hey, you got a minute? We can't stay here forever. We have to take a chance and try busting through the front gates.
I can't agree to that. Wagering on a bet you have no chance of winning is the same as throwing the match.
So you'd rather keep waiting until peacekeepers break down the door? Oh, right. We can use Fubuki's thing.
Huh? Mine? Really? I am not sure it is worthy of showing off yet.
I've no clue where your head's at, but I'm talking about your thing! Your Forte!
No, she can't. And even if she could...
If we use that, we can get through the gate without being spotted by the peacekeepers. Even if they catch us, you can just turn back time.
Impossible. The gate can't be unlocked except from the outside. A peacekeeper has to make a call on the intercom to get them to open it. They would never let us through. That won't change no matter how many times you try.
Then what about Desuhiko's disguise, Forte?
Yeah.
If he looks like a peacekeeper, maybe he can get us through the gate.
I thought about that too, but my bag is outside the gate.
Oh, right.
This shorty detective is so useless. He can never help when we need him most.
Hey, no, come on. He really helped us at Etheria Academy. God, we would have been screwed there without him.
Maybe we have no choice but to force our way through.
Don't rush to conclusions. The roulette has yet to stop. Until it does, we must consider the best course of action.
The best course? I don't know.
Come on, Vivia.
It may be suicidal, but it's better than staying here like this. We gotta force our way through the front. Damn it! If we don't hurry, the chief is gonna...
One other thing I was just thinking of is, like, I wonder if that guy we saw was number 1.
How did it end up like this? We just happened to appear at the scene of the doctor's murder.
Yes, that's it!
Huh?
The peacekeepers made up their minds that we're responsible for killing Dr. Huesca. They don't think the hitman even existed in the first place.
So what? Proving that doesn't help us in this situation at all.
But what if we proved our innocence? What if we could prove this was done by the hitman? The peacekeepers would have no reason to apprehend us.
Maybe, but still.
How do you intend on proving our innocence?
Don't tell me you're gonna catch that hitman and turn him over to the peacekeepers. That's impossible. He's probably already escaped by now.
Then we gotta investigate it. We have to investigate the doctor's lab and gather evidence of the hitman's crime.
That's crazy talk. how do you plan on investigating under these circumstances? Besides, proving our innocence doesn't guarantee the Peacekeepers will suddenly let us go. This facility is already restricted. They could make up any reason they want to arrest us. You've seen how they act for a while now.
That may be true, but we're detectives, aren't we? We have to stand up to them the only way we can. When all hope seems lost, that's exactly the moment to fight back as detectives. We must obtain the truth and use it against the Peacekeepers.
I agree with Yuma.
Good. Yeah, thank you.
Laura!
It's true. Detectives should use the truth as their weapon of choice. I didn't expect to hear that from you, Yuma. You sure have grown.
But how do we even investigate? The place is crawling with Peacekeepers outside this room.
Feel free to speak up any moment, Vivia.
Still, it's not impossible. We have someone with the best forte for this situation.
Yep.
Huh? Could it be Vivia?
Looks like it's your time to shine, Vivia. My boy. My man.
Vivia, will you tell me about your forte?
Do I have to?
I just remembered. I heard rumors about him back at the WDO. Vivia Twilight can supposedly solve crimes in his sleep.
In his sleep?
It's not a big deal. My condition lets me do detective work while sleeping. Kinda like how some people sneeze differently than others. In my case...
Oh, just get to the point. We're running out of time. Can you or can't you do this investigation?
Oh, the point? Well, the point is, at the end of the rainbow is an ancient battlefield.
Oh, for God's sake.
Hey, can I punch you just this once?
Get him, tiny man! You and I are on the exact same page right now.
Yeah, come on, man.
If I skip too much, you won't understand. Reading the first and final page of a novel won't give you any notion about the story.
I don't want to hear about some story. Tell us about your forte!
I'll explain. His forte is spectral projection. He can control his own ethereal self.
I knew it. I knew it. Knew it. Because, yeah, I thought we're stuck in this room. No doubt the Peacekeepers are eventually going to storm in here and we're going to have to open the mystery labyrinth up in this room. And so I thought there has to be a way to investigate. And, yeah, I thought that's got to be the way.
Ethereal self. I suppose I should call it a soul or a ghost. He is not confined by the laws of physics, which means he can pass through walls and floors. And all the while, other people cannot see him.
In other words, you can turn yourself into a ghost?
So you can investigate without being seen by the Peacekeepers.
I won't do it.
Huh?
Hey, now's not the time to back down! I'm not asking you to read the room or whatever, but at least do something for your friends here!
You think I don't care about my friends? I've made my decision because I care for all of you. You're all determined to fight. But don't you think it'd be better to do as the Peacekeepers say in this case? You may be able to get Chief Yako medical attention in exchange for surrendering.
They're not going to do that.
Don't you think that's the highest chance of survival out of all our options?
Surrender? Oh, you've gotta be kidding. Don't you have any pride as a detective?
Not at all.
Whoa, that sure was blunt.
Yeah.
Clinging to pride is why conflict will never vanish from this world. I hate conflict. I'd rather live in a quiet and peaceful world. Butterflies cross the lake, and snowy flowers conceal the moon. I simply wish to sleep soundly in a serene world.
I think you got a rival there, Yuma, for poetry. If you, as I said, if the detective thing doesn't work out for you, maybe you and he could be a poetry duo or something.
Is it such a crime to hold this small wish?
Then let
If
Yuma
no
do
one
it.
else is willing to say it, then I will warn you. It's a sin to waste such a talent given to you. You are skilled as a detective. However, you lack the willpower to make use of it. Why is that? Are you afraid of something? Or perhaps you are laughing at the rest of us?
I'm happy to hear you have such high regard for me, Halara. But you're simply overestimating me. I didn't become a detective because I wanted to be. And as to whether or not I'm afraid, I would say that I may be. When you desire something, you're afraid of losing it. And yet, why does everyone continue to have desires? Is the truth even worth it?
It's no use. I thought he was incomprehensible, but he's actually completely bonkers. Look at the chief! He's dying here! Doesn't it hurt your soul even a little? I can't believe you'd go and spout all this nonsense right now!
I apologize if I've offended you. Don't worry, I'll stop talking. As usual, I'll simply go to a dark place, out of sight, out of mind.
Master, you gotta stop him!
Vivia, please, wait. I don't understand what you're saying, but I know we need your help right now. If you say you won't cooperate with the investigation, I don't mind. But in exchange, will you please hold hands with me?
Are you trying to make up? I don't remember us fighting to begin with.
No, I just want to borrow your power.
Ah, this is your coalescence, is it?
You knew and were just playing dumb?
Well, if it's just holding hands, I don't mind. I have no reason to decline.
You're gonna be in the mystery labyrinth with us sooner. Yeah. Ah, God. Sorry, you're going to be in the mystery labyrinth with us eventually, Vivia. So, yeah. I wonder what he's going to be like in the mystery labyrinth. Like, I don't know if he's just going to be bored or if he's just going to get, like, excited or disgusted. Yeah, I'm really curious to see how Vivia reacts.
Shinigami?
What is this sensation? I knew it already, but this guy is strange.
Strange? Yeah, he is kind of a weird person.
That's not what I meant.
He can.
So, you can now use spectral projection? If so, I must warn you. When using my Forte, your body will act as though you're asleep. You better lay down before you begin.
All right.
You'll be defenseless while using it, so be careful. Though everyone is here, so you don't have to worry. Also, your ghost form doesn't mean you're completely safe from harm.
Hey, Yuma. Do you think you can do it?
I don't know, but I'll try. Can you watch over my body in the meantime?
Yeah, you can count on me.
Go and investigate to your heart's content. We'll handle things here.
Yeah.
Understood. There's not much time. I need to proceed with the investigation and get everyone out of here. I have to do this for Chief Yako.
Wow, your soul actually came out!
So this is spectral projection. It's strange to see myself outside of my own body.
Come on, let's get to it.
Let's see!
Ow! Wait, it didn't hurt, but it feels like I bumped into something. Is it because I've become a spirit like you, Shinigami?
Looks like I can smack you directly now! I'm loving this!
I'd hit it back. I just grabbed hold of
This
it.
makes me feel really uneasy.
Lucky for you, I'm here! Now we're literally soulmates!
All right, let's do it. I'm curious to see what Yomi's little tidbit of information is going to be once we complete the mystery labyrinth. Because I noticed that the Peacekeeper ones only come up once you've completed it. Maybe it's Yomi goes away and cries at night, like reading like children's books or something. He goes and watches kids' movies that make him cry over and over again. Toy Story is
His
a
soul has
particular
probably
favorite.
left his body about now.
Huh? Really? He doesn't look all that different to me.
Looks like Tetsuhiko can't see me. I'm sure I can investigate without the Peacekeepers spotting me now.
Let's go.
By the way, Yuma, I'm sure you're hovering right above the floor near us. You're only doing so subconsciously. Right now, you're truly free from the shackles of the laws of physics. Similarly, it may at first be difficult to pass through a wall due to the preconceived notion that you'll be blocked. To begin, try passing through a door. Your consciousness views doors innately as passageways. Why don't you try it out?
I'm passing through the door.
That's right, because you can't open it.
You and I are the same now, Master.
I wish we could, like, you know.
Wow, I really made it. This means I can freely go in and out of places I couldn't before.
Also, the hallway is brightly lit now. Seems like the regular power is switched back on.
Anyway, we got to investigate the murder scene. We need to hurry up before more Peacekeepers arrive.
Yep, mysteriful.
Alright. Oh god, what the hell? What the actual...
What are those?
They're lost, wandering souls. They're your natural enemies while you're in ghost form.
Is this what Vivia was warning us about?
Yeah, just be careful not to touch them.
What happens if I do?
You'll be joining them. I can't wait to see that.
Why are you excited about that? Anyway, let's be careful and make sure not to touch them.
Time for the tutorial.
Okay, get to Dr. Huesca's critical lab, but watch out for the Wandering Souls!
If that puff hits,
A Wandering Soul will drag whatever it touches to the afterlife, so be careful. So spooky! Spooky! Does that count for you as
let's
well,
hurry.
Shinigami?
let's go.
Oh god, okay, we're not going that way. Oh god.
Oh, that was a close one.
Yeah, it was. Bloody hell. Hey, move.
It's flowing like a waterfall.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, so we can't go in the direction where the really big ones are. Oh, God. Okay. Ah! Jesus! I didn't know they were just right there.
There are so many.
Oh, God. How the hell? Okay. Oh, Jesus. Didn't see that one going through the floor. Right. Gotta write an apology. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Ah! God, I forgot about the one behind me.
Just a bit more.
Okay, big ones there. God, no wonder Vivia hates this. Jesus Christ. Oh, you cannot be serious. I gotta fit in the gap between these two. prick. Get out of the
We have to
floor.
hurry to the crime scene.
Go, go, go!
Yeah, shut up. No! God damn it! God, I hate this.
We have to hurry to the crime scene.
Go, go, go!
Shut up. No! Oh, man, this sucks.
We have to hurry to the crime scene.
Hurry up and turn around.
Go, go, go!
I know, shut up. Run. Oh, Jesus. Alright, this should be pretty straightforward. No! Don't make me go all the way back. No!
We have to hurry to the crime
The
scene.
hell? Man, shut up. God, no wonder Vivia wants to die someday. No! There's too many. This sucks. I hate
We
this.
have to hurry to the crime scene.
Yeah, I know.
Go, go, go!
Where are the Ghostbusters when you need them? Alright, there we go. Okay, I think I've got that one down pat now. Run.
It's really smarting!
Yeah. God. Pets. Kenwood. Forensic. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Through the door.
We're here. I hope there's no one inside.
Who cares if there is? Not like they can see you anyway.
It's a matter of how I feel. Even if they can't see me, it'd make me uneasy if peacekeepers were there.
So that's how it is. I'm already used to it, so I didn't notice.
Alright, come on. Through the door. Alright, let's go investigate.
Nobody's here. I guess the peacekeepers have better stuff to do than investigate after all that happened. I wonder if the doctor's body is still here.
Maybe the doctor's soul is still floating around here, unable to pass on.
I mean, that'd actually be really helpful if it was, because then I could ask him who the hell killed him.
I just scared myself!
Hey, if we meet the doctor's soul, maybe we can ask him what happened.
This may be weird coming from me, but I doubt it'll be that easy.
I guess so. We'll just have to take this one step at a time.
Alright, let us begin the investigation. Alright, start with the interview.
This intercom is connected to the doctor's lab. I spoke to Dr. Huesca a few times over this. We were talking on the intercom when the incident started. Dr. Huesca, I'll come get you. Can you shut off the security on your end?
Wait. What the?
Dr. Huesca? What's wrong?
Wait. Who are you? Help! Somebody come help me!
Doctor? Doctor! If the doctor was attacked by someone, that means the intruder was already inside at the time. So it has to have been the hitman. How did he get inside? The security system was still active, so it should have been impossible to enter. How did the killer get in? And where did he go after murdering the doctor?
Therein
This
lies...
is the airlock. Let's check it out in case there are any clues.
Could he have gone into one of the air vents? But then, yeah.
That sure is.
This is the decontamination device. If toxic gas leaks from the other chamber, this device is supposed to ensure it doesn't spread. What's inside the vents? I want to scope it out further, but I'm too short.
Master, did you forget you're a ghost right now?
Oh, right! I can just do this!
Oh, nice.
I'm floating! Whoa!
No kidding. This spectral projection is such a convenient forte. If that anemic vampire joined the investigation from the start, this could have gone much faster.
Maybe, but there's no point in debating it now. The vent has a cover with bars on it. It looks hollow inside. but it's too dark to say for certain. The cover has a hinge on it. It looks like it can be easily opened and closed. Oh, that's right. I can't touch it since I'm a ghost right now. But there's no need to open it with my hand. I can just stick my head inside. There's a lot of space in here.
Hey, maybe this was the way out. The intruder must have come through here. So that's it, right? That solves everything.
No, I think this...
This is the main part of the decontamination device. During decontamination, the fins rotate to suck out air. The structure isn't built for someone to get inside. It's designed to filter air and nothing else. This couldn't be used as an escape route.
Well, having an easy escape out of a locked room is like covering your pizza in anchovies.
How's that?
Because it'd ruin the whole thing!
Sure. The cover is easy to open and close, probably for maintenance.
There's no harm in remembering this. It could be a clue for something else.
Okay, this device exists to prevent leakage from the toxic gas chamber. Airlock decontamination device. Okay.
We've arrived! It's the dangerous toxic gas chamber! Once it detects an intruder, it'll puff out toxic gas. It's a room with a terrifying contraption. Well, it's disarmed, so there's nothing to worry about. Also, you're a ghost, so it wouldn't detect you anyway.
Let's check this out too.
Alright.
So this is where the toxic gas comes out.
It's supposed to be super fatal, right?
Yeah, the toxic gas is bacterial, so regular gas masks aren't supposed to work against it. Even if you hold your breath, it'll be absorbed through the skin, and there is no treatment for it in the world. The bacteria takes time to spread through your body, and you'll supposedly die after about 30 minutes. Someone said you need a spacesuit to move through here safely.
Such a scary trap. Whoever invented it won't have a peaceful death. Wait, that already happened!
There doesn't seem to be a secret exit, which makes sense, as it defeats the purpose of having a toxic gas chamber.
If that's the case, how did the intruder get through the chamber?
Well, they could have had a...
Right now,
Foolproof
I have
suit.
no idea.
The toxic gas is bacterial, so regular gas masks are ineffective against it. Toxic gas properties.
Let's go to the next one! And we've arrived at the last room, the panel chamber. There are 9 panels divided in a 3x3 grid, and you must step on them in the order that the doctor set. Make one mistake, and you get zapped with high voltage!
The high voltage isn't just a threat. We've seen what happened to Amapel. It's not a problem since security is disarmed at the moment.
Also, you're still a ghost master.
There are 9 panels in a 3x3 configuration. You must step on them in order to proceed. High voltage in panel chamber. Alright. I mean, if you had a rubber suit, that could help, right?
Here's what all that security was protecting. Pressing this switch opens the door to the doctor's lab. We managed to get this far earlier thanks to Amapel and Fubuki's Forte.
I see it all like it's flashing right before my eyes.
Looks like this is it, my man. Hurry up and hit that switch.
We just need to stretch Amapel's arm out to that switch.
We're in a hurry, but this door is moving so slowly.
Right, so...
Yuma, that should be good enough. Hurry up and move Amapel through that crack in the door.
So did the door already start opening when he turned around and he said, wait, what? And then he was like, wait, who are you?
Oh yeah. Didn't the researcher mention when an arm's extended, no other controls will function?
Yeah.
I guess I need to pull back the arm first.
Now we can move again. Hurry, Yuma.
I remember the trouble you had waiting for the door to open.
It opens really slowly, and we also had to retract Amapel's arm.
We tried to hurry inside, but Amapal suddenly fell over.
There were no steps or obstacles, so why did that happen?
Because the culprit was probably in the room already with the body. They were waiting by the side, and they probably knocked the robot over so that we wouldn't be able to see them.
I'm sure it was pushed by the fleeing culprit.
Yeah.
That has to be it. Which means we passed by the culprit as he headed out. We're not done investigating yet. I need to look things over in more detail.
Wait, really? What else is there? Oh, decontamination device.
This is the decontamination device in the panel chamber. It looks like it's here to purify any toxic gas that escapes from the chamber next door. But the cover doesn't open and close like the decontamination device in the airlock. There's no way someone can fit through.
Okay. Unlike the decontamination device in the airlock chamber, the cover of the one in the panel chamber cannot open or close. Panel chamber decontamination device.
I see.
I mean, if I had to guess, he could have been wearing a suit that would protect him from the gas and that would also protect him from high voltage.
Oh, the peacekeepers are here!
No need to worry about it. They can't see you at all.
It still feels pretty weird.
Alright. Well, they didn't come in through the vents, I don't think.
There's a small vent here. It's not large enough for a person to get through, and the cover is fixed in place.
The only culprits who could get through here would be fairies or gnomes.
There is a tiny vent in the critical lab, but the cover is fixed in place and not large enough for a person to pass through. Vent in critical lab. Food cabinet.
There's canned food and water bottles here. This all looks like food. There isn't much left.
The guy wasn't right in the head if he was surviving for months on such plain food.
Yeah, it's fairly strange.
There are canned food and there are canned food and bottles of water inside the lab. However, not much of either remains. Stored food.
There's an open notebook on the desk. Does it have to do with the doctor's research? It contains symbols and diagrams. Looks like he's splashing liquid on someone. What does it mean? This
Sure,
is the
that'll be
doctor's
important
computer.
later in the
The
game.
screen looks like it's in sleep mode. I'm sure it contains some important data, but I can't touch it in ghost form. I wish there was a way to check it out.
It's so sad when you can't touch anyone. I totally know the feeling.
You can now. You can touch Yuma.
I guess. You just gotta give up.
Can't tell if you're being serious or sarcastic there, Shinigami.
The stuff here appears to be chemicals. There are symbols on each label. The one on the front is...
Oh, I know this symbol. It's probably sulfuric acid. It's a highly acidic liquid that can melt anything.
sulfuric acid. I better not touch it then. Then again, I can't touch anything right now. This reminds me, I saw this symbol on the label in the notebook earlier. Yeah, it's the same. It's the symbol for sulfuric acid.
If you throw it on a body, what would happen? I'm making a thing to prevent a body from breaking down.
So the doctor was trying to splash sulfuric acid on someone? Oh, but sulfuric acid could melt clothes and skin. It'd be a terrible sight.
Melting clothes and skin.
Note showing a diagram of someone being splashed with sulfuric acid. The doctor's notes. I think that's everything. Oh, Amapal?
The Amapal we used is still here. I did promise to return it. Huh? What's this? Looking at it carefully, there's a
Yeah.
mark on the back of its head.
Footprint.
Is that a shoe print?
Huh? Well, what's a shoe print doing there?
Wait a minute. Holy sh! No. I know what happened now. I know what happened. Okay. They were hiding in the vent in that main room. Because there was the freaking... There was a little bit of static when we first went into the room. And they were going, oh, what's wrong with the machine? He was able to get through by resting on top of the robot. No, wait. Like, he must have been on top of the robot. But I'm trying to figure out, why would he do that? So he got on top of the robot while in there, and then waited for all the security systems to be disarmed. But yeah.
I don't remember seeing this mark when we sent Amapel into the airlock. Could it have been from back then? When we tried to enter the lab, Amapel fell over.
I think it was even before that.
It must have left a mark!
No, I think the culprit was actually sitting on top of Amapel the whole time.
You did it, Master! You finally found a sign of the killer! All that's left is to figure out how the culprit managed to get through that perfect security.
That's the biggest mystery here.
Because I'm just wondering, is it possible that they killed the doctor after the Amapel opened the door?
The knife is probably the murder weapon. It has a unique shape. There's an inscription on it. I can see the letter F.
Hey, shouldn't we move the corpse out of here soon? They're always telling us to clear out corpses quickly since the rain makes them rot so fast.
Nah, we leave it alone until we receive further orders. Did you see the knife stuck in his back? It's the one that Fink the slaughter artist uses, right? I've heard about his knives inscribed with the letter F.
I mean, I'm a fan because I'm Violent Peacekeeper, and God, I love seeing violence. I mean, I could just stare at this thing all day.
They say that's his proof to his clients that he was the one who got the job done.
So Fink the slaughter artist really killed the doctor? I thought those detectives did it.
Either way, it doesn't matter. Hey, don't you think a knife from a famous hitman would go for a high price?
Yeah, I told ya.
You thinking of stealing evidence? You better not keep it all for yourself.
So that unique knife belongs to Fink the slaughter artist. Speaking of which, the knife near Chief Yako looked strangely similar to this. So the doctor was, in fact, killed by Fink?
There's 3 laceration wounds, though, on his back. A knife with the letter F inscribed on it. This appears to be the weapon used to murder Dr. Huesca. Alright, Doctor's corpse.
Dr. Huesca. I never even got to ask him about the homunculi. And now he's dead.
He has 3 wounds on his back. A knife is still stuck in one of them. He doesn't appear to have any other injuries. It's safe to assume this was the cause of death. I'm like an awesome detective's assistant.
Thanks, you've been a great help.
Say it again. Compliment me more.
There are 3 stab wounds in Dr. Huesca's back. With no other injuries, it appears to be the cause of death. Stab wounds in back. Okay, I think that's everything, right? There's nothing else. Is there something else in this room? Oh, peacekeepers. We could investigate.
Peacekeepers are still talking. I wonder what else they have to say.
By the way, do you know anything about this dead old guy?
Yeah, I worked security here. Geezer was famous in the worst possible way. He took advantage of people for his research and didn't care how many were sacrificed.
Oh, God.
He seemed to have gotten even more and more arrogant over the last few years. 3 years ago, the higher-ups canned his big project. He lived as a shut-in after that.
A big project? Is it the same one Makoto mentioned?
He was part of a big project that was cancelled in the past. He's shut himself in here ever since.
There's really no way to verify now if that research was about homunculi.
The old man was hard of hearing, so he couldn't really hear what anyone said. When it comes to other people, their words literally fell on deaf ears. And that being said, he could read lips.
Read lips? So we watched someone's mouth to figure out what they were saying?
Lip reading? So that explains what he said back then.
Who the hell are you? I refuse to speak with any disrespectful hoodlums.
Okay.
Either take off your mask or present someone whose mouth I can view.
So he couldn't hear anything?
Back then, the doctor refused to talk with Makoto. It was because he couldn't read his lips due to the mask he wore.
Between you and me, there were some suspicious rumors about the old man, too.
What rumors?
Yeah, I want to know.
He said he shut himself in here for research. He was plotting something bad.
And what's that?
He was planning to flee from Kanai Ward.
That's stupid! It's not even possible!
Well, it's just a rumor. After what happened, we'll never know.
Aha. So he was planning to flee the city. I guess that's what the geezer was up to. Master, looks like you got some nice info since you turned into a ghost.
Trying to escape Kanai Ward would be considered betraying Amaterasu Corporation. Did the hitman go after him because of this? Someone in Amaterasu Corp who knows the doctor could have hired a hitman to kill him. But who?
I'm a grumpy old man. The doctor had issues hearing severe. I'll read this one. The doctor had hearing issues severe enough that he could be considered deaf. He was also trying to flee Kanai Ward. Information on Dr. Huesca. Thank you, I'll go now. That should be everything.
I think that's about it.
Yeah. I think somebody got on the robot when we first put it into the airlock. And that's why we got that little... And then when they got off, they knocked it over. What do you got hearts around you for, Shinigami?
This is...
Oh wait, sorry. Wrong button. Alright, so we finished investigating the lab.
That should do it for the investigation.
Taking a look around, there aren't any hidden exits or hiding spots.
Yeah. The only entrance and exit is that door. There isn't even a single window. There's a small vent, but it's not big enough to fit through, and the cover is fixed in place.
I wonder if the doctor was trying to get smuggled out, and the whole reason he was like, oh no, someone's coming for me, no, no!
There are no suspicious spots on the walls, floor, or ceiling, and no secret passages either.
And even if you got through the door, there's the dangerous security system. Yeah. So how did the culprit manage to enter the lab?
Well, they were riding on top of the robot, and I think they entered the lab when we opened the door. That's the only explanation I can think of. But then it just comes back to that video, like, the only thing I can think of is that he was faking it.
It's the perfect impossible crime! Mysteriful!
Even if it's impossible, I have to solve it. For the chief's sake and everyone else. For now, let's head back to the security room. I need to tell everyone about what I found.
Personally, I want you to gain the willpower to solve it on your own.
Okay, I think we'll continue the investigation on the next chapter though. So when we come back, we'll continue and hopefully we might even get to start the mystery labyrinth. So thanks for joining me today, guys, and I look forward to seeing you on the next chapter. Bye!